Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember where we are and what we're doing and what happened and how we got here?
Well, we just finished Isaiah chapter 25.
We sure as fuck
and
did.
in that chapter, it seemed like the whole world was going to end, or it might have just been Moab. I'm not really sure. One of the two was going to happen, maybe, possibly.
Sure.
And so that's and there was like lots of prophecy stuff.
And Babylonia and Phoenicia and all them other guys.
Yeah, things and stuff.
It's all falling down.
It sure the fuck is. All right, so that was Isaiah chapter 25.
Yes.
And that would mean today we're covering
Isaiah chapter 26.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, so here we are jumping into Isaiah chapter 26.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I am ready as I'll ever be.
In that day.
That day, yes.
You know, that day.
The one, yeah.
This song that I'm about to sing for
Jesus
you
Christ.
will be sung in the land of Judah.
Oh, okay.
We have a strong city.
We built this city.
God makes salvation its walls and ramparts. Open the gates that the righteous nation may enter, the nation that keeps faith. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you.
Okay.
Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord himself, is the rock eternal.
Okay.
This is so
as
New
opposed
Testament.
to the faux Lord. Is there like not the Lord himself?
The other
Don't
lords.
trust in that Lord. The Lord himself, that's the one, not the other one.
All the other lordses.
Yeah.
And ladies.
Right.
He humbles those who dwell on high. He lays the lofty city low. He levels it to the ground and casts it down to the earth. Feet trample it down. Whee! The feet of the oppressed. The footsteps of the poor. Stomp, stomp, stomp. The path of the righteous level.
Do you know, I have to interject here for just a second, because he always, whenever we're talking about destruction and those who are lifted up, right? Mm-hmm. They're the poor, they're the trodden upon, they're the the lesser than, right? It just feels to me like maybe these are uprisings of people who've been shit on for way too long.
Kind of
And that happens pretty much throughout history.
You mean kind of like currently with all the strikes?
Well, yeah, I mean,
unions?
take anything, I mean, there's been countless times where poor people or people that have been shit on have rose up and said, no, fuck you.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take God. It takes people that have had a fuck enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all.
People that are like, you know what? The righteous is not level. We gonna level it.
Right.
Women's gonna take the vote and we gonna have it.
Sometimes, powers that be leave you no other option but to fight back.
Yeah.
And I don't think that this is God so much as just people.
People don't like being shit on. Go figure.
Right. Yeah.
Imagine.
I can't.
Imagine that oppression sucks for a minute.
Yeah.
And that people don't want to do it.
Right.
And have it on them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sorry, I had to throw that out there because it's always the same story.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, but that doesn't mean that's not God. That's people rising up.
Yeah.
That's all.
Exactly. The path of the righteous is level. You, the all caps upright one.
Okay, so these are the good ones with God,
the
right?
Good ends.
Yeah, the good ones.
Make the way of the righteous smooth.
Okay.
Smooth. Let those oppressed people walk a good.
Is there a difference? I
path
wonder
now.
between righteous and upright. So the ones that are upright make the path smooth for the righteous.
Mm-hmm.
So are the righteous slightly different from the upright?
Yeah, the upright are the ones that are not only followers of God, they're also rich. The righteous are not capital letters. So that means they're poor. They're still followers of God, but they're oppressed. They're poor.
Okay.
Yep, they're merely righteous. Yes, Lord, walking in the way of your laws, we wait for you. Your name and renown are the desire of our hearts. My soul yearns for you in the night.
Oh, man.
In the morning, my spirit longs for you. When your judgments come upon the earth, the people of the world learn righteousness.
I just have to, for the record, I hate that.
I'm just reading what it says.
No, not the moaning and the groaning. And
it says there was longing. I was just trying to add a little bit to let that longing be understood. Yeah. And artistic license, question mark?
Yeah, okay. All right.
I
was just interjecting my opinion there, that's all.
Let an artist work here.
Oh, okay. Is that what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But when grace is shown to the wicked, like what just happened right now when I was showing grace to you, the wicked.
I am the wicked one?
You're the wicked. You were not letting me be my creative person.
Oh, I totally did. I just commented afterward.
Yeah, that was wicked.
All? That was wicked?
It was wicked.
Okay, all right.
And I was showing grace by not arguing with you and just saying, well, let an artist create.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So, but when grace is shown to the wicked, they do not learn righteousness. See, it doesn't
I guess
matter.
I didn't learn.
It doesn't matter what I do with you. You're always an asshole. Even in a land of uprightness, they go on doing evil and do not regard the majesty of the Lord. Lord, your hand is lifted high, but they do not see it. No, because it's invisible.
Yeah, and you've specifically said we can't see you and or hear you or anything.
You know what else is invisible? Wonder Woman's airplane.
Wait, does Wonder Woman have an airplane?
Yeah, it's invisible.
I'm not a big, I don't follow Wonder Woman. So.
I mean, I don't follow her. It's just it's well known that she has an invisible jet. She's got her lasso of truth.
Okay. All right.
Are you familiar with any of this?
I'm familiar with the lasso, yeah.
Okay, what about her wrist cuffs? She clinks them together and, I don't know, something good happens?
Yeah, I mean, I know about that.
But you don't know her
I don't recall
airplane?
the invisible airplane, no.
Oh my God. I'm
sorry.
I feel like I have to apologize on your behalf. Sorry, world.
Yeah.
Sorry that husband did not know about that invisible airplane.
I'll get over it.
Wow. Let them see your zeal for your people and be put to shame. Let the fire reserved for your enemies consume them. That's a nice way of saying, go to hell, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You so evil.
It's a unique way of saying that, actually. Normally it's so much more dumb sounding when people say
Go to hell.
Go to hell. Yeah.
I'm going to say, let the fire reserved for your enemies consume you.
Yeah. No, I like that a lot better. Like I would actually be impressed if somebody said that on Twitter or something, you know?
No, I would be like, somebody read Isaiah. Lord, you establish peace for us. How does he establish peace for us? All I've seen this whole fucking book is war.
Yeah, well, he establishes peace by killing everybody.
That's not peace.
I mean, it is after you kill everybody.
No, because there's still people left, and they come back and they get you.
Right, but then you kill them too, and then you got more peace.
And it's war. It's never peace. There's never peace.
But
there's never peace.
Briefly after you kill all the people, you know?
No.
I'm just saying.
There's never peace, not even briefly.
All right.
I don't buy it.
Okay.
All that we have accomplished, you have done for us.
Okay.
False.
Right.
False.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying really hard to learn Latin, and I gotta tell you,
God's not helping.
Anytime I remember something, I'm taking fucking credit for that shit.
Well, yeah.
Because I am not good at memorizing things.
But they would say you're one of the evil ones. You're not recognizing God's help. That's what they would say. Well,
and I would say I don't recognize that.
Right.
Get the fuck out of my house. I'm trying to study.
Sure.
Why are you arguing with me?
I agree with you. That's what people like. There's this whole like belief that you people think that you have to accept God into your heart in order to be able to see God or feel God or know God. And I'm like, what does that even really mean? Like, I don't understand what you want me to do here.
It doesn't mean shit to me.
I have gone through times in my past when I was younger when I really wanted to understand what this is. And I feel like I was like, okay, I'm willing to, believe here. Like, what's going on, man? Show me something.
Flip my switch.
Like, help me out here.
Yeah.
And I never felt anything. I never got anything. And I know lots of people who are ex-Christians who tried way fucking harder than I did. That never felt like they would say that they did have moments where they felt the touch of God. But in retrospect, they would say, but that was something else. That was the fervor of the moment. That was, these things that happened that where I was surrounded with this idea,
Right. Or it was a moment of appreciating beauty that I didn't need God for.
Right. You can look at them through different lenses. It doesn't require a God. And when you're indoctrinated into these beliefs, you have a hard time seeing outside of that bubble that you built for yourself, and you just can't see it any other way.
I have a friend who he literally told me, I have felt the touch of God. And I was like, what did that feel like?
Right.
And he thought I was being a smartass.
No, like, and I'm like, seriously, we want to know, like, what do you mean by that?
Like, I'm not being a smartass. I am like, are you saying you felt the touch figuratively or literally? And was it like a fist? Was it a feather? Was it a finger? Was it on your nose? Like, I sound like I'm being a smartass. And I grant you that sometimes I am being a smartass. But like right now, I'm literally asking, what do you mean by that, though?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. Like, when you say you felt it, does that mean that it was just an emotion was stirred? Because
right.
I have emotions stirred in me all the fucking time.
Well, and that's just it. I've never heard a satisfactory answer to that. I've never heard one that I'm like, oh, really? That's interesting. Not one that makes me think I'm going to re-examine my beliefs. I've never heard an answer that made me think anything more than you're interpreting it a different way that involves a God that you believe in already.
I mean, okay, here are things that I have quote unquote experienced.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I say experienced because I can describe them physically and they don't involve God, but they were cool nonetheless.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I went to this art women's retreat thing.
Yes.
And there was a lot of like hooky
New agey bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoyed being around other creative people. I didn't get so much into like the yoga and meditation, which no shade on that. Yoga and meditation is good for a lot of people.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just like, that's not what I was there for.
Yeah.
But there were a couple of instances where we did some really, really cool things. Like one time we stood in a circle, we were all holding hands, and we all just like hummed at a different like tone.
Yeah.
And over the course of time, our hums like kind of evened out. Like somebody who had started out high eventually came down, and somebody who had started out low eventually came up, so that like there was this just one solid tone that we all struck.
Right.
And that was really cool in, I wouldn't call it a magical phenomenon, just in a, like, you could feel the vibration of like when you have a cat purring on you kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
Like that. It wasn't magic. It was just like...
Right, but if you brought into that moment a belief in something more than yourself, it could mean way more.
Sure.
You know, like it could mean something different.
There were people like talking about the goddess. Like that was a big thing that weekend. And like I'm no more into the goddess than I am into God.
Right.
Because to me it's just all different forms of magic, and I'm just not into magic.
I see a lot of the New Age stuff as more of like a meditation type thing, more of a like retreating within your mind, within yourself, within your, you know, just letting yourself experience things, right?
Like being in the moment, being present, that kind of thing.
Yeah, which I have no doubt that people experience powerful things when they are, especially in a group like that, and doing things to channel different energies. Like, and by energies, I mean like...
Not magic energies.
Not magic energies, yeah. But I mean like, just like the humming thing, the, you know, just meditation, you know, like meditate when you clear your mind and start, you know, there's different things that can happen that are not magical.
Not magic. They're not. I'm sorry to tell you, like somebody that's sitting for an hour in prayer and walks away feeling relaxed, like I hate to tell you this, but what you just did was meditation.
Right.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not making fun of you for it. It's great.
But you'll have to excuse me for calling that what it is. It's not God, it's meditation.
Yeah. And if you didn't walk away from it relaxed, you did it wrong.
Right.
You know, because if you're just laying there praying or meditating or whatever the fuck you want to call it, where you're getting in touch with your, you know, inner self.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know, you should at least walk away a little bit relaxed, maybe even drained.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know how we got on that topic, but that is an experience that I had that to me was just, oh, that's cool. That was neat.
Yeah.
That other people attributed a godlike thing to.
Sure.
And so I can just only imagine what a church experience must be like. And would somebody else have said, I felt God in that moment?
Right.
And is that what you mean when you say I felt God?
I mean, based on what I have heard people talk about, I think that about sums it up. Yeah.
Well, why do you have to make it magic? Why can't it just be cool that cats purr?
Well, because okay, you grew up knowing certain things, right? You know without fail certain things are real, right? Mm-hmm. Well, many people grow up thinking and believing without fail that God is real, because that's what they're taught by adults, by their friends, by everybody that's around them. They are surrounded by this day in and day out. It's part of the culture they live in.
And they've had it confirmed.
It's as real as anything else that you could point out to them, because it's something they've believed all their lives and will continue to probably believe most of the time, unless they do find their way out.
And that's why we shouldn't be assholes to people who are actual true believers, because they just don't know any better.
I am never mad specifically at a believer. What I'm mad at is the things that they do that affect me. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And that's where I always draw the line. It's where I always will draw the line. And, you know, if I'm fine with you having a personal belief, these are personal beliefs that you have. This country is a free country.
But
you know,
see,
we're allowed to have those beliefs.
It makes me wonder, like, if they walked away from an experience like that, to them, that's not a belief. That's a fact that happened.
Sure.
So I could understand if... Sorry, I'm just kind of like processing this thought out loud. I'm thinking out loud.
But
like,
this is where you have to have that argument with them. That's fine, but if you want to make this a fact, you have to prove it. And you can, like, that's where it fails, right? It fails the proof test. You cannot prove that your God exists. It's impossible because it doesn't fucking exist.
And that's the whole point of it, like, is that it's faith.
Right. Whereas science is something that you can repeat and reproduce and show work for, that you can prove that these things are real.
Right.
Right? God is not something you can prove. There is no scientific method. In fact, it's a smaller group of things that we can attribute to God. And this has been said so many different times in so many different ways. But like, it's just a smaller and smaller set of things that we can attribute to God after so much science has proven away some of the other things that aren't God.
Right.
You know?
Like, slowly we're figuring it all out.
Right.
If we can just not explode the planet before we get there, we might have all the answers eventually.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
I would really like that.
Yeah.
All right. Lord our God, other lords besides you have ruled over us.
Oh.
But your name alone do we honor.
I see. So here we are acknowledging other gods, and they have ruled over them, but they're only acknowledging this God.
Yeah.
Because he's the big baddie who kills people if they don't acknowledge him because he's jealous.
Well, yeah. Because his name is jealous.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They are now dead, those gods. They
Wait,
live
the
no
gods
more.
are dead?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he killed gods too. Like
He killed gods. He's a god killer.
Man.
Yeah. They live no more. Their spirits do not rise. You punished them and brought them to ruin. You wiped out all memory of them, except for we're still reading about like Baal and Menoch.
And there was many gods that we know about before God. So and after actually.
So false.
Yeah, false.
Right. You have enlarged the nation, Lord.
Is that what killing people does?
You have enlarged the nation.
Okay.
I mean, spread out. Your people have spread out.
It's true. They have
like bunnies and multiplied.
They have reached further around the globe at this point. Not real far, but like definitely further than they were initially.
Sure. Yeah, they're more than just a little tribe. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
You have gained glory for yourself. You have extended all the borders of the land. Lord, they came to you in their distress. When you disciplined them, they could barely whisper a prayer. As a pregnant woman about to give birth writhes and cries out in her pain, so were we in your presence, Lord.
Wow. Okay.
I was not ever like that. Of course, I don't believe I was ever in the presence of God, so.
Right.
Were you ever experiencing birth pains and in the presence of the Lord? Either or?
No.
No?
No.
Certainly not both at the same time.
Definitely not both at the same time,
okay.
Yeah. But neither, yeah.
We were with child. We writhed in labor, but we gave birth to wind. So basically it's saying that we created all of these things, but for all of our pain, there was nothing to show for it.
Okay.
We have not brought salvation to the earth, and the people of the world have not come to life.
Okay.
Because we can't make life out of dirt like special God can.
Right, yeah.
We have to fuck.
That is true. Yes.
Or lab. We have labs
yeah,
now.
we could, yeah.
Because magic
Bet God
science.
didn't see that one coming.
I bet God did not see that coming. I bet you that he had no inkling that stem cell research was right around the corner. But your dead will live, Lord. Their bodies will rise.
Oh.
Let those who dwell in the dust wake up and shout for joy.
Wait, what?
I'm going to guess this is not about zombies. I'm going to guess this is either about people who believe in God are experiencing renewed life.
Okay.
Kind of like born again kind of thing.
Sure.
Or that is referring to the afterlife.
Okay.
Like when they go to be with God, that's when their real
But it
life
sure
begins.
fucking sounds like zombies.
It sounds like zombies, but I'm going to guess it's not zombies.
Okay. All right.
Because only Jesus gets to be the zombie. And
I don't
we're
know.
not there yet.
There was that one kid that I can't remember who it was now.
Yeah, that
got
one
saved.
kid.
And then I think doesn't Lazarus come back to life or something?
He's
later
a
on.
New Testament guy.
Right, but like somebody,
Yeah.
I think he
He's
comes back to life or something.
long lived or some shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's that.
But yeah,
So there's a couple other zombies in the Bible.
It was one of them, Josh. No, not Josh.
It was one of the prophets that.
It was one of the ones, Elijah or Elisha.
Yeah.
Elijah.
And they went to some lady's house where the kid had died, and there was lots of jars of something or other.
And they had let him stay there, and so he was like, "Oh, they're real nice. I'm gonna bring their kid back to life."
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm a prophet.
It was really weird.
Up? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just did.
Right.
Just out of the blue.
Because as you do.
As you do.
Right.
Yeah. So he did make a zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, let those who dwell in the dust wake up and shout for joy. Your dew, D-E-W, not doo-doo.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Is like the dew of the morning.
Okay.
I mean, some people do have a dew of the morning, but that is not that dew. The earth will give birth to her dead.
Okay.
That's so goddess of her.
Okay.
Like, oh, Gaia, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm still struggling with this isn't zombies?
It's not zombies.
Okay, I'm just...
I promise it's not zombies.
All right.
Go, my people. Enter your rooms and shut the doors behind you. Hide yourselves for a little while until his wrath has passed by. Hide from God. Maybe he won't see you. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Got it.
See...
The
Lord is coming out of his dwelling to punish the people of the earth for their sins. Okay?
Okay.
See, this thing's happening. Okay? The earth will disclose the blood shed on it. The earth will conceal its slain no longer. The end.
But, so the earth will conceal its slain no longer, and it's telling you to go fucking hide. I'm still thinking zombies here. It sure the fuck sounds like zombies.
I don't think it's zombies.
Why not? Why, like, you love zombies. I mean, you hate zombies, but you love zombies.
I love me a good zombie story, but I'm so terrified of zombies.
There's a lot of, like, coming dead people from the dust, and the earth will, what was it, reborn something or other?
The earth will disclose the blood shed on it. The earth will conceal its slain no longer.
Right, like, zombies are fucking coming. Hide in your goddamn room until they're gone because God's pissed off.
All right, fine, zombies.
I'm just fucking zombies, right?
Okay, zombies.
Goddamn God zombies.
Okay, so Isaiah chapter 26, zombies.
Yeah, totally. All right, well, that was Isaiah chapter 26. Zombies. We'll dig into it more in the Q&A.
Yeah.
I'm sure. So anyway, that was 26, and tomorrow we will be back with
Isaiah chapter 27, and hopefully no more zombies.
Right. See you then. Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.